Hey guys, and welcome to another little tips video. So this time it's going to be AoE killing mobs as a hunter, and probably the most efficient way to do it. Now it makes use of macros and a few other things that you should find rather, well, hopefully rather helpful. So the first thing I'm going to do is open up the macro bar, and here it is, pet empty. So /tar your pet, then /cast misdirection, and then target last target. So pretty much you hit this button, it fires off misdirection to your pet, and you don't have to worry about it. It actually doesn't really affect your rotation at all, so I'm just going to stick this in my bars. My bars are a little bit messed up at the minute. So yes, this is the first thing. Now the next thing that's important is Glyphs, because this is only really going to work if you have the right glyph setup. So you want to use the Glyph of Misdirection. So this is when you use Misdirection on your pet, the cooldown is automatically reset. So essentially you have infinite misdirections being funneled to your pet. Now I have Glyph of Deterrence on here because I was raiding, but you also want to use, if it suits, I think it's a Glyph of Man Pet? I know there's one of the glyphs that increases the amount of healing. I don't even know if I have it, but it increases the amount of healing done to your pet. So that's nice. Yeah, Animal Bond. So essentially you have an infinite misdirect and then lots of healing coming to your pet. So I'm just gonna sort of roll in here and I'll show you. It's nothing, major, like pro skills or anything, but perhaps it will help you farm things up faster in the future, which would be pretty cool. So as you can see, it's really easy. I can just misdirect my pet, but, if you look at my misdirect thing, I can just use it constantly. And these guys are going to stay on my pet all the time. Now, another talent I probably should have covered is Exhilaration. Now, Exhilaration heals you for 30% health, but what it also does, which is quite important, is it brings your pet back up to full. So you want that so that when your pet gets low, you can just use Exhilaration and get your pet back up. So really that's it, and this is a way, way more efficient way than just killing these guys off individually. And this, this isn't just for Battlefield Barons, but I thought this place would be a good example to show you. So I'll do one more pull, and that'll kill the video. But yeah, it's one of those things, it's in the game and a lot of people probably know it, but there's probably quite a few that don't, and this could really help them, so... Oh, that's not proper AoE pull. I need to find somewhere where there's like a metric shit ton of mobs. It can get pretty fun though when you start getting adventurous and pulling way more than you should be able to handle. And yeah, stuff gets kind of crazy in that... Well, your pet, ends up dying, and then you have to, jump about the place and use misdirection and actually play a hunter well. So, let's see, we'll pull this pack as well. And just make sure our pet gets his heals. All should be good, hopefully. It's also nice to use your explosive trap. That'll add in the AoE damage. This probably works better as survival, actually, because survival is the best. Oh wow, I just let my pet die. That's kind of embarrassing. But it does show you another little thing. You're a hunter, you can move. And I would always recommend doing this with post-haste. And slowing glyph. This actually is quite beneficial. I let my pet die there, because it means I can show you sort of a lot of the basics and how to damage control when shit goes wrong. This is still more, it's still more efficient than normal when you do this. But just stuff like kiting through the ice trap, that sort of thing. I like to use post haste because of this run speed buff at the end that lasts for 8 seconds. That's really pretty significant. So yeah, obviously you don't want your pet to die. And we're hunters, we can always just use feign death if things are looking like you're actually going to die. But essentially, that is it. That's how the cookie crumbles in this case, or whatever. I don't even think I used that analogy right. But yeah, I hope you found this useful. Kill off this mob pack, and then I can finally outro the video instead of doing what I had to do the last 2 minutes and completely stall. There we go. So now that he's dead, and my pet is going to be live soon. There we go. And my pet's alive. We're done. Now, the mistake I made there is that I was commenting and not paying attention to using Exhilaration, which was rather stupid of me. But yeah, that's the general picture. So, thank you for watching, I hope this helps, and I'll see you next time. Bye.